But before I do that, I want to welcome you. Welcome to the city of Cleveland. I hope you enjoyed for those that are visiting Cleveland, I hope you enjoyed your travels through Cleveland Hopkins and Burke Lakefront airports. Is that true? Hope you did. Okay. Also want to, I believe she's here. If not, she's probably on her way. I want to acknowledge Valerie McCall, who is Mayor Jackson's Chief of Governmental Affairs. She has been the city's point person in terms of helping NOACA plan this conference, and this has been an event of great effort on her part. Mayor Jackson will be here on Thursday, so he will join us not just in spirit but physically on Thursday, and I think he will share some remarks with the participants as well. When Howard first asked me to speak, I've spoken at several of these events before, these type of events, and I know you do not want to speak before lunch. That's the last place you want to be because nobody hears what you're saying because they're all focused on lunch. And so Howard was gracious in arranging that, but he did not tell me that I would be speaking before Brad Whitehead. And talking to other people in the group, I understand there's a great deal of interest in hearing what Brad has to say. I'm looking forward to hearing Brad as well. But before that, I have to do a selfish commercial for the airport system, and so be patient with me. Cleveland Hopkins and Burke Lakefront airports are both owned and operated by the city of Cleveland through its Department of Port Control. As you know, the aviation industry has gone through significant turmoil as other economic sectors in this country. But the airport has fared very well. Last year, 2009, our traffic was down about 2%, which is amazing given the amount of capacity that Continental and other carriers have taken out of the market, out of the system across the country. And so we fared very well last year. Hopkins contributed about $5 billion in economic impact annually to this region, about 12,000 jobs directly. Burke Lakefront Airport, which had about 165,000 passengers last year, despite public perception, is a bustling airport. Its rental rate is about 115%. We have a waiting list, actually, for prospective renters or tenants at Burke Lakefront Airport. And so we put a lot of thought in trying to move that system forward. Very little that we accomplish with the airport system happens without the partnership that we have with the Baltimore City Council. And sitting right here to my left, most of your right, is Councilman Martin Kane, who is the chair of aviation and transportation for the City Council. He's both a partner, but he's also the toughest critic when necessary for the airport system. So I'm glad to see him in the audience as well. We have a very ambitious capital development program, including the concessions or the food and retail program that was mentioned earlier. We're in the process of developing a new air traffic control tower that will be the tallest tower in the country. We're looking forward to that breaking ground in about a year and a half. A number of airfield improvements, a new parking program that will introduce smart parking technology and a number of other features that will make your parking experience significantly improved. And we're also engaged in a number of development opportunities, non-airline related development opportunities, using some of the surplus property that's owned by the airport to create new revenue streams for the airport while providing important services to the surrounding community. Later this year, we will announce the completion of a new master plan for Cleveland Hopkins. This will serve as the blueprint for that airport for the next 10 to 15 years. We hope that you'll be as excited as we will be when we introduce this new plan. Burke Lakefront Airport's master plan should be completed in terms of its approval from the FAA in a month, and then you'll begin to see a lot of activity around Burke Lakefront Airport, including a significant level of mixed-use development, including office space, housing, retail, and a host of other amenities around that airport. So again, very ambitious schedule for Cleveland Hopkins and Burke Lakefront Airports. We're very proud of the work that we've done at the system. We hope you are. And I'm very happy to, again, welcome you to the city of Cleveland and hope you have a pleasant experience as you leave. Spend money at Hopkins, spend money at Burke, and we'll be happier for it. Again, thank you.